Satnam and welcome to Kundalini Yoga. My name is Ann Taylor and I'm coming to you from Heart Prana Yoga Studio on Camino Island. Before we begin, let's bring our awareness inside. Feel your sitting bones connecting firmly to the earth. And just check, make sure that your hips should be higher than your knees. If you need a block, which is called a lotus cushion or a pillow, so that your knees are down and not sticking up like this. And if that's where you're starting out, that's fine, but just modify how you're sitting, either a yoga bench or bolstering yourself up. Feeling the spine strengthen, lengthen. The vertebrae are separating slightly. As you begin the breath from the navel center up through the heart to the collarbones with long, deep breathing. Allowing the eyes to close and focus the awareness at the brow point. So just gently roll your eyes up, focusing on that internal point. The chin is in Jalanda Band, which is simply a tilting forward. Band means lock. So this is the neck lock. Feel your shoulders relaxed, not hunched, nice and straight, but relaxed. And allow an intention to come forward for today's class. Before every Kundalini Yoga class, as taught by Yogi Bhajan, we tune in with the Adi mantra by chanting Ong Namo Gurudev Namo 3 times. Ong, the creative sound, the creative vibration of the universe. Namo, I call upon that. Gurudev. The Guru is within inside. This the divine vibration is pulsating in every cell. We're calling upon that higher vibrational portion that exists within each of us. Also, I'm tuning in to the lineage of Kundalini Yoga as taught by Yogi Bhajan, calling upon the wisdom of the ages and the sages. So let's begin by rubbing our palms together, generating a little bit of heat. Placing the palms at the heart center. Eyes are closed. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Deep inhale. Exhale. And inhale to tune in. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. And we'll follow this up with the mantra for protection. If you don't know the words, just allow the vibration to wash over you. Inhale. Adgirainame, Jugadgirainame, Satgirainame, Siddhigurudev Vainame, Adgirainame, Jugadgirainame, Satgirainame, Siddhigurudev Vainame, Adgirainame, Jugadgirainame, Satgirainame, Siddhigurudev Vainame. Inhale deeply, suspend the breath. Exhale, relax the hands down. Okay, and I'm going to have to just pause for 1 minute because I forgot. Well, let's just see how this goes. I don't think it's going to end well. All right, on to the yoga. So we are going to begin with a pranayam, 2-stroke breath to connect the subconscious and the intuition. And pranayam is life force energy. And we're going to use the Trinity breath, which is done by breathing in strokes. The inhale will be through the mouth, around it. You're going to tense the lips up somewhat, inhaling through 2 strokes, exhaling through 1 stroke through the nose. So I might be exaggerating that a little bit on the inhale, just to give you an idea. So this is going to create a rhythmic flow of prana. And you want to be consistent with the strokes. So once you get your pattern down, so inhale 2 strokes, exhale 1 through the nose. The mudra is going to be Gyan mudra, that is to touch the thumb and index finger together, extending the other 3 fingers straight. Now you're going to notice that there's a tendency to just bring that forward, but you want your upper arms to connect to the ribs, and so that if you were looking from the side, you're looking like a plane of glass. Okay, and then the eye position is 9/10 closed. All right, we are ready to begin the 2-stroke breath. We are going to do this for 11 minutes. And so I will periodically let you know you're connected, but let's begin. Inhale 2 strokes through the mouth. Exhale 1 stroke through the nose. Remember that the eyes are 9/10 closed, gazing at the tip of the nose. It's very simple posture, but it is precise. Inhaling 2 strokes through the mouth, exhaling 1 through the nose. Slightly tensing the lips as you're breathing through the mouth. Engaging the navel so that there is a distinctive beginning and ending to the stroke. It's a neat breath. It doesn't blur into the next breath. Settling into the rhythm, we'll be doing this for 11 minutes. Checking to make sure that your eyes are 9/10 closed. If your mind begins to wander, simply call it back to the breath. Allowing the subconscious mind to connect to your intuition. If the mind is distracted, simply call it back to the breath. We can't always wait for the perfect conditions to practice meditation. Establish a pattern and routine and let life happen and unfold in the process. You're doing beautifully. Trinity breath. 2 strokes through the mouth, 1 stroke exhale through the nose. One minute remaining. Renew your focus. Inhale deeply, bringing the palms of your hands together, and press the palms so that the hands are to the point of shaking as the breath is suspended. The forearms are parallel to the ground. Exhale. Deep inhale, suspend the breath. Rest. Exhale. And one more. Deep inhale and suspend the breath for 15 to 20 seconds. And exhale when you need to. Now taking the arms and just shaking them out over your head, stretching your arms. Excellent. And just relax, allowing the eyes to close. Taking a pause between pranayama and our Kriya, which we're going to again practice awakening to your 10 bodies, which is a nice workout, focusing on the lower triangle, moving up to the heart center. It's a complete energizing set, beginning with the base of the spine, which is the soul body. The negative body is the second chakra. Positive mind, positive body is the navel point. The neutral mind, the heart. The fifth represents the physical body. The sixth is the arc line. Women have 2 arc lines. The seventh is the auric field, the electromagnetic field. The eighth is the pranic body. The ninth is the subtle body, and the 10th is the radiant body. All right, so we're going to begin with stretch pose for 1 minute. And remember to keep the small of the back on the floor to protect so you don't damage your back. The breath is breath of fire, which is a rhythmic breath where you pull the navel point in as you exhale. Relaxing the navel, the in-breath comes in naturally. If you are pregnant or on your menstrual cycle, for the ladies, please always substitute long, deep breathing. The eyes are open and focused at the big toes. And let's begin stretch pose. Engage the navel point, make it work. Excellent, 10 more seconds. Inhale and relax. Just allow your body to let go in corpse pose before we move into the next exercise. All right, and the next is knees to nose. So grabbing hold of your knees and bringing your nose to the knees for 2 minutes. Begin a powerful breath of fire. If the mind wanders, bring it back to the breath as often as necessary. 30 more seconds. Inhale and relax the pose. Come sitting in easy pose and allow the eyes to just remain closed and focused at the brow before we begin the next exercise. And now we prepare for Ego Eradicator, placing the fingertips on the tops of the pads of the hands. And the focus is above the crown. The arms are up 60 degrees, 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock. Eyes are closed and begin a powerful breath of fire. Check points, make sure that the arms are locked, elbows are locked. Engaging the navel point, pulling the navel point in on the exhale. The inhale and exhale are equal duration. Excellent. Halfway point. Excellent. Keep going. Inhale deeply, suspend the breath. Touch the thumbs over the head, spread the fingers out. Apply root lock. Squeeze the energy up the spine. Exhale and repeat one more time. Deep inhale. Root lock, squeeze the energy, spread the fingers. Exhale and relax. And again, just take a couple of moments to allow the body to properly transition. As we now spread our legs wide for life nerve stretch. So keeping the legs on the floor, spine is straight. You're going to be using toe lock if you're flexible enough. So taking the first two fingers of both hands, wrapping them around the big toe and pressing the thumb into the nail bed is toe lock. So if you're flexible, more flexible than I am, you would have toe lock going on the whole time. And we begin by inhaling deeply in the center position, exhaling to the left. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Finding a nice rhythmic pace. Keeping the head in line with the spine, so we're not leading with our forehead, we're leading with our heart centers. Eyes remain closed and focused at the brow point, that is between the eyebrows. Bending from the hips. Allowing the yoga to meet you where you are. If you're only going down a couple inches, that's fine. Allow the breath to coordinate with the motion. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Excellent. And now inhaling center, exhaling center. Inhaling up, exhaling down. And again, some of you will be able to bring your heart center close to the floor. Accepting where we're at. Inhale deeply, suspend the breath. Exhale down, hold the breath out. Inhale, coming into easy pose for spinal flex. This is excellent for the spine, circulation of the spinal fluid, keeping your back nice and healthy. And begin by inhaling forward and exhaling back. Be sure to rock from the hips and don't let the head bob up and down. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. The chin is in neck lock, opening up the back of the neck. Doing beautifully. Keep up. One more minute. Pick up the pace if your back is nice and warmed up. Otherwise, maintain a steady rhythm, wherever that may be. Beautiful, very nice. Keep your eyes closed through the exercise. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhaling and coming onto your heels for rock pose and continuing the movement. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Engaging more of the back. And notice the hands are in one fixed position on the thighs or knees. They don't ride up and down with the body. Rocking on the hips. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. This is also known as camel ride. This should feel good. If you're experiencing any level of pain, back way off. If your mind begins to wander, come back to the breath. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. If the mind wanders, bring it back to the breath. And notice that you noticed and congratulate yourself. One more minute. keeping the spine in good, flexible condition as we get older. Makes all the difference. Inhale, center. Suspend the breath. Exhale and relax, remaining in rock pose. Grabbing hold of the shoulders now for spinal twist. Thumbs in back. Upper arms are parallel to the floor as you begin to inhale, twisting to the left. Exhale, rotating the torso to the right. Inhaling left, exhaling right. Just allow the head to follow. Coordinating your breath with the motion, a rhythmic flow of prana. Once you have your rhythm, begin to mentally chant Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. Sat, Nam, a silent vibration.
Sat Nam means truth is my identity. Sat, truth, Nam, name. These are very simple exercises, but have profound effects. We're working directly now on the heart center.
Allowing the mental vibration to help you focus. If your mind wanders, come back to Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam.
Inhaling left, exhaling right. Inhale left, exhale right.
Notice when the mind wanders and call it back. Working the meditation muscle, Sat Nam. Inhale, center, suspend the breath. Exhale, relax the hands down for a minute. Shaking out your arms a little bit. And resuming that same position. This time we're going to inhale the elbows towards the ceiling, and if possible, allow the wrist to touch in the back without cranking on your neck. So wherever you're able to meet without discomfort. And begin inhaling up, exhaling down just for 1 minute. Really go deep.
Open up the heart center as you inhale up. Relax as you exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Excellent.
Inhale up, suspend the breath. Exhale, relaxing the arms down. And putting the hands in Venus lock by interlacing the fingers and stacking the thumbs. So for women, the left thumb is underneath the right, and for men, it's the opposite. So the thumbs are not crossed, they're just on top of one another, in other words. Okay, and I'll time us and begin inhaling up 90 degrees, exhaling down. A powerful breath. Eyes are closed, elbows are locked.
If you miss any of the instructions, don't worry. Just tune back in again and it will become more evident with repetition. As far as Venus lock, more information can be found at metaheartcenter.com.
Inhale and relax the hands down and come back into easy pose for shoulder shrugs. We'll begin actually with alternate shoulder shrugs. Inhaling the left shoulder up as the right one drops and exhaling the right shoulder up. So it's going to be opposite the way you see me. And allow the eyes to close and begin shoulder shrugs.
This is an excellent exercise to break up calcium deposits and move the energy from the lower areas of the body, the lower chakras, up into the head and higher centers.
And switch. Begin to inhale the right shoulder up. Coordinating the breath with the motion. And now both shoulders rise at the same time. Inhale both shoulders up, suspend the breath. Exhale, relax down. And now inhale as you gently rotate your head to the left and exhale to the right. neck turns. The last few exercises have been working on the upper chakras. And now reverse. Inhale to the right, exhale to the left.
And remember, unless otherwise specified, the eyes are closed and focused at the brow point.
Inhale, center. Exhale. And the final exercise of the Kriya is frog pose. And we will go for 26 rounds of up and down. When you complete your 26 or whatever you deem appropriate for today, find your way down onto your back for deep relaxation. So you may finish a little earlier than I, so that's the plan. All right, so again, frog pose, this is the down position. When you have exhaled down, the fingers should be cupped so that you're cupping the fingers on the ground. And inhale as you raise your body up, exhaling down. The heels remain off the ground the entire time. Continue at your own pace. Use the power of the inhale to raise the body. Nice controlled movements.
In the down position, the head faces forward even though you have your eyes closed. Inhale up, exhale down. Use the power of the breath to propel the movement. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Excellent. Keep going.
And frogs are certainly a lot easier if you do them a few times a week, like anything else. So if you're not in position for deep relaxation, please come onto your back now. And if it's cool where you're at, you may wrap yourself in something. Now you're lying down, and I remain seated to hold the space.
Your arms are to your sides with the palms facing up.
And begin by allowing your feet to relax. Noticing the temperature of the room, if it's warm, feeling it on the soles of your feet. Relaxing your ankles, your calf muscles, the shins, the knees. Your legs are now fully relaxed. Feel the connection to Mother Earth. Inhaling deeply through the base of the spine, imaginally, filling up the pelvic bowl to the navel point. Inhaling into the abdomen, exhaling from the abdomen. Mentally allow your hips to relax, the navel point, the buttocks, relaxing the lower triangle. Inhaling deeply into the area around your heart and allowing all focus to come to the heart center. Raising your awareness now into the throat region, mentally vibrate Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Truth is my identity. Allowing the arms to relax, the fingers. And now breathe deeply into the area around the third eye point. And one more deep breath together. Inhale. And exhale out the crown. Visualize golden light emanating from the crown, surrounding you in a protective glow of light as you now let go completely. I will remain seated and hold the space and call you back in a few minutes.
Allow yourself to go deeper, breathing deeply and letting go. I am here holding the space. Continue to go deeper in Shavasana, deep relaxation. I will call you back shortly. Know that you're connected. Deep relaxation allows the nervous system to adjust and the yoga to do its work. Be still and go deeper. Relaxing deeper, I am holding the space.
Inhale deeply and begin to bring your awareness back into the room, making small circles with your wrists and ankles. When you're ready, stretch your arms out over your head, point your toes, elongate your body, and feel the spine stretching. And then arms out to the sides for cat stretch. Turning your head one direction, bring a knee across your body the opposite direction. Feeling a gentle twist. And switch sides. And now rubbing the palms of the hands and the soles of the feet briskly together. Grab hold of your knees and rock on your spine a couple of times. And please come sitting up for meditation. And today we're going to practice Sodarshan, Chakra, Kriya. And Yogi Bhajan said, out of the over 20 forms of all kinds of yogas, that this is the highest Kriya of all. So it's important to learn it and practice it. It has several steps. It seems quite easy, but it takes a little while to practice it. So I'm going to go through the steps and we're going to do it together for 5 minutes. The left hand remains in Gyan Mudra on the left knee. Blocking off the right nostril, inhale deeply through the left nostril. Suspend the breath, and while the breath is being held, you're going to silently vibrate Wa He Guru 16 times. So that's on one breath that's being held. And with each syllable, you're going to pulse the navel point. So I'll just show it with my hands. Wa He Guru. So gurus, actually it's 2 syllables, but it's 1 pulsation. So pulse, 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 16 rounds. So that's going to be 48 pulsations. And so you don't get wrapped up in counting. You can use your fingers as mandalas, or mala beads rather, sorry. And so you would just gently bring your awareness to your pinky and do 3 rounds, or 3 Wahe Gurus. Wahe Guru, Wahe Guru, Wahe Guru. Move to the next finger. Wahe Guru, Wahe Guru, Wahe Guru, and so on. So 5 fingers, that's 45. And the way that it works for some people is when we're ready to do the exhale, you're going to shift your finger to block off the left nostril, exhaling out of the right. And that's when you do your final 3 rounds for a total of 48. So it sounds more complicated than it really is. And we'll begin. So I'll just real briefly go through that again. Eyes are focused at the tip of the nose, blocking off the right nostril. Inhale deeply, suspend the breath, and begin silently vibrating Wa He Guru 16 times, pulsating the navel point on the Wa, on the He, and on the Guru. When you finish the 16 Wa He Gurus, block off the left nostril, exhale out the right, and begin the cycle again. So 1 round takes about 30 seconds. So if you can't get that many pumps in, it takes practice like everything else, but it will come. Okay, so I will time us for 5 minutes and let us begin.
Blocking off the right nostril, inhale deeply through the left, suspend the breath, and start to vibrate Wa He Guru, Wa He Guru. With each syllable, pump the navel. Once on the Wa, once on the He, once on the Guru. After you're done with the 16 rounds of Wa He Guru, or 48 pumps, exhale completely through the right nostril only. And don't be concerned if you cannot do the full round. It takes practice. Be patient with yourself.
And finishing the round you're on. Inhaling deeply. Exhaling, raising the arms over the head and shaking your body, distributing the energy. Now, we only did that for 5 minutes. When you set up your practice, try to, once you learn how to do it, try to practice it for 11 or even 31 minutes. Advanced students practice 62 minutes, but not to exceed a 2.5 hour meditation cycle, which is something I have not done. Inhale and relax. Just take a moment, allowing the eyes to close to consolidate the energy before we close the class. Sodarshan, Chakra, Kriya. And now rubbing the palms of the hands together as we prepare to close, we'll sing 2 rounds of Long Time Sun, followed by a long Satnam. Inhale deeply. Exhale. And inhale to close. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Sat Nam. Sat Nam.
Thank you for joining us, and please visit metaheartcenter.com for further instructions and schedule.